Welcome to the Tippie podcast. We got a special guest this afternoon. Who my guest is, my dog?
It's your boy OG Kurb, you know what I'm saying? What's happening?
What's happening, big dog? How you got that name? Let's take it on bike. How you got that name, OG Kurb?
It really started from like my nickname Kirby. I got that from my grandma. Like, you know the
Put your headphones on too. I'm sorry, my bad about that.
It's all good. You know my the little pink shit, the little Pokemon shit. Yeah. You know, my grandma bought me that game when I was a little boy. She thought she was funny. So she kind of like start calling me that. One of my homeboys heard it caught on. So niggas start calling me Kirby. And one day one of my big homies, he was just like, man, that shit sound like a little soft, nigga. You gotta like, you know, niggas call you Kurb anyway. You always on the curb. So it just made sense. You know,
okay,
the OG
then
stands for On Go. You know, On Go Entertainment, OG Entertainment.
Okay then. So that's what? Growing up, single parent, both parents?
Single, my mama, but you know, I fuck with my old boy. He sunk bread and shit when he came to town.
Facts.
Fuck with a nigga.
So, for the people that don't know my dog, where were you born, where were you raised at? Let us know.
Man, I'm born and raised in Broward County, Florida, bro. Ain't never been from nowhere else in my life, but I lived in Dade when I was a jit, but you know, I'm born and raised in Broward, though.
And let us know how it was raising up, schooling, how it was going to school. Popular, was you getting in trouble? Were you a good kid?
I was more like a popular loner, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was popular, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really fuck with too many. I wasn't really big on the popularity, fucking with a nigga because he popular and shit. I kind of beefed with the popular, even though I was the popular.
What made you ain't really like the vibe with too much people?
I mean, bro, like, just cuz niggas ain't genuine. Niggas do shit for clout. They don't, you know what I mean? They ain't genuine. Like, I like people who fuck with you for real. I don't want you to fuck with me because everybody else fuck with me, or fuck with me because I got bread or because I rap. I want you to fuck with me because you like the type of nigga I am. I don't like fake shit.
So before rap, you peeped that even in school?
Hell yeah. Been peeped that shit in school, man. I was that nigga. I played football, but I ain't get along with the football players.
Oh, you played football?
Yeah, I played football. I played baseball too.
Oh, what position you play when you play football?
Football, I played DN, D tackle, linebacker, defense mostly.
And what about baseball?
Baseball, I played catcher, third base, and left field.
How you got into the baseball?
Baseball, my first sport. My old girl put me in baseball when I was a little boy. I think she was scared of football at first.
Okay.
So she put me in the baseball shit, but you know how that go eventually.
Which one did you fall in love with?
Man, I was always in love with music, to be honest. I like playing sports. I was an active nigga, but like I ain't really like love the shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I did, I probably would be somewhere like doing that.
So you felt like when you was playing sports, how old was when you started playing sports?
Like 5, 6.
And you feel like music was your first love still? Were you listening to music?
Yeah, but music was my first love. Cause I really didn't. I like sports, but I ain't like love it like eat, sleep, and shit. That shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them type of niggas. I'm a natural. Anytime I learn something, I pick it up pretty quick.
Okay, so being 6, 7 growing up, who did you listen to? Like music wise?
I got a sister. She 10 years older than me. So
she 10 years older than you?
Yeah. So like I was into like Pop, Biggie, Naughty by Nature, Bone Thugs, Nate Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like JT Money, Uncle Luke. A lot of niggas don't say Uncle Luke because Uncle Luke ain't really like do too much rapping, but bruh, definitely a big influence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as like the pussy popping and shit, the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I make a lot of pussy popping music, but I don't rap like no pussy popping rapper. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get to that.
You feel me?
But we don't want to skip now. So, so when was your first time? Like, man, I might get this studio check. Who you seen? Was it a friend or was it your older sister? Like, who was involved in music that say, man, OG, I want to try this shit out too?
got a god brother. I'm gonna just tell you how it started, cause like I always, like I said, I always was into music, bro. Like I always like to get up in front of people and perform and shit ever since I was a little boy. But
that was in you.
Yeah, I got a god brother named Dirt. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dirt. One day them boy was just beating on the garbage can, freestyling type shit, you feel me? And I tried that shit. First time I tried that shit, freestyling, I was good at it.
First time. And
the reaction that I got, it was addictive.
Like, were you doing it in the room without nobody knowing? Or that was your first time?
We was my first time ever. We was on the street, they were beating on the garbage. See, cause I was the little nigga always hung around with the older niggas. So anything them niggas did, I would pretty much monkey see, monkey do. Them niggas hit the lake, bitch. I'm hitting the lake. Out of all the jits, I'm about it. I'm on go. You feel what I'm saying? So one day them niggas was just beating, and I'm looking at all the other little kids just looking like, oh man, and I'm like, bitch, I could do that shit. And I did that shit. Got a good reaction, and they loved it. You know what I'm saying?
So like, what everybody? When y'all was outside with it?
Yeah, we definitely was outside.
What everybody was saying after you freestyled and you ripped it?
Man, they was just like, after that, man, they was. Man, Kurb Comfort, they used to come to the house and get me to do it. Because, like, I was so, like, on beat with it. I wasn't fucking up or nothing.
Damn. Like a natural with it. So now so people coming to get you, they want to hear what you're saying, basically.
Facts. But see, like, when it came to rapping, I was grown, bro. I was rapping about shit I had no idea about. Like, I was rapping about guns before I played with guns, all that shit, just from hearing it from other rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was on beat. You feel me? Like it sound good. Shit, better than some of the other niggas. You feel me? The older niggas.
So you remember your first studio? Who took you to the first studio though?
The first studio was like a little in-house studio my homeboy had made up. We was like in the 10th grade. My dog, Guy Sorrell, I don't know what bro up to now. I ain't seen him in a couple years, but you remember the little PlayStation beat making game? He used to make beats off that.
I hear a lot of people used to make beats off that.
And then like he had like a little mic and shit in his closet, and I just used to go in. We had a song called Badazz. You feel me? But that was my first time in a real stew. What
you call a real stew?
A real stew, like a building. My first time in a building with his building was specifically for recording. Like I probably was like 16, 17. This nigga I knew named Lewis.
He invited you to the studio?
He wanted to sign me. He wanted me to be his artist.
Oh, he wanted to sign you? What is it about you he liked it?
I just go. I can spit, bro. That's just all. Like I just go. It don't matter. Like he ain't getting nothing whack from me. And bro was like an older nigga in my hood, and everybody just was telling him about me. Oh, you gotta go fuck with Kurb. You gotta go fuck with Kurb. So, you know, it just happened like that.
So when he stepped up, how old you when he stepped up to you? 16, 17?
Yeah, like 16.
Were you nervous when he told me he wanted to sign you?
I got over all that shit at a young age, that nervous shit.
Okay then.
Like, when I was jit, I came from one of those families where like, bitch, Thanksgiving, bitch, my grandma used to make all us get up and perform for the family and shit.
Oh, man.
And I had an uncle, bitch, this nigga was tough. Like, that nigga was a tough ass critic. He ain't care nothing about you being no jit or nothing, bitch. You feel me? Bro was tough, so I wasn't too much scared or nervous with the critics and shit like that.
So you say basically you been performing Thanksgiving in front of the fam. So how it was though when you took it to the studio, y'all remember what y'all dropped on?
Man, I had back then I was writing.
Yeah.
So I had like 5, 6 songs like lined up, dog. Couple songs. I can remember titles. I can't really remember how they went, but like Soldier, Turn It Up, just a bunch of different shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But back then, I was really just making music that I thought people wanted to hear, you know what I'm saying? Versus what I was really feeling.
What you was really feeling at that time.
Right.
Like what kind of music you feel like you wanted to make, but what was going on out here at that time?
What you mean?
Like you said, you ain't really want to make the music, like you making music like people want, you feel me, not what you really vibing to.
Right.
What that
I
was?
mean, cause like I was really like trying to make commercial music, and I wasn't too much focused on like the street shit, the street aspect of shit, because like, you know, back then they had, it wasn't like now they don't give a fuck, bitch. You could be 12 cussing, talking about sex, all that shit. You know, when I was a jit, bitch, Lil Wayne couldn't even cuss, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the niggas I was fucking with, they were trying to tone me down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My freestyles was most street and shit, but like my writing shit, trying to make commercial shit to blow, get on the radio. You know, that was the key back in the day. The goal was to get on the radio back in the day. Nah, bitch, it don't matter, bitch. You give a fuck about the radio, bitch. Ain't really
Facts.
Feel me?
So now, like, so you started, you dropping. So who did you hook up when y'all started taking this shit for what? Videos involved, promotion, pressing up CDs. How did that get involved?
That didn't get involved until more recently. All right, like, I'ma just clear. Like, when I was coming up, bro, like, it was a lot of niggas, like older niggas who fuck with a nigga who had the money to really do this shit. You feel me? They'll fuck with a nigga, say a nigga raw. Oh, we finna put you out. Do all this work in the studio and shit, turn around, come in, they got CDs pressed up with their face on it.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they were artists too?
Yeah, but you know, they'll bring you around and kind of make them a little hot. But I ain't tripping because everything them boys, like, they taught me a lot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I ain't give a fuck about rapping. Like, these were old street niggas, so they were giving me work. So shit, I ain't give a fuck. After I leave the studio, bitch, I'm going to get me some money. That's what I really cared about. Like, in my younger days of music and shit, I was more focused on getting money in the streets versus like chasing this rap shit.
Oh, so you feel like back then that's probably you more on that money than the.
Yeah, of course, bro. I mean, you know, nigga go to the studio all night, bitch, and go home and still got bills, bitch. Facts. Like, shit crazy.
So, what made you say, you know, I can't depend on nobody, I gotta do this shit? Sound like you started doing shit on your own.
Nah, like what happened was I just kind of like got more into the streets, ended up going to prison. And I got to prison just like...
Oh, you ended up going to prison?
Yeah.
How long you did in prison?
3 years.
Oh.
I did fed time.
How that shit was for you, though? Let us know.
Bittersweet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't change it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I learned a lot. And like, in the fed time, it's a little easier because, like, you got more privileges, better food, shit like that. But, you know, prison is prison, bro. I was away from my family, and I ain't want to go back to prison. So when I was in prison, I was like, man, fuck that. When I get out, I ain't signing with no nigga. I'm finna do my own shit.
If you don't want to talk about it, you ain't got to talk about it. But why you went to prison for?
Oh, a nigga set me up. I was selling pistols, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga set me up, introduced me to a dude who was an undercover agent, you know what I'm saying? Sold him with pistols and shit. But God bless me, though, because they charged me wrong. They were supposed to charge me with conspiracy, which would have gave me a mandatory minimum of 10 years.
Damn.
But they just charged me with the possession of the firearm, so I was able to have like a guideline and shit. And my guideline was from 3 years to 5 years. So
you ain't take nothing to trial, no nothing?
Hell no, bitch. The feds got a 98% conviction rate.
Oh, so you already know what time it is. Yeah, so when you was in there, were you still writing music? Or you was just vibing doing your time?
I was writing music, bro, but I ain't gonna lie. Prison kind of like killed my spirit, bro. Like, everything I was rapping about in prison was negative. And I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was negative, bitch. Because that's just the energy I was around. Because I'm one of them rappers. I ain't finna be, I rap with feelings, bro. So, like, that shit killed me. I wrote some songs.
You got whatever you feeling, basically.
Right. But I wrote some songs. Like, I had some hits. And I'm going to tell you something, bro. I don't give a fuck about no 10,000 people in the crowd. None of that shit, bro. You can perform on that yard. You can perform anywhere.
Oh, you performing on that yard?
What? Listen.
What made you get in front of everybody? Is that because you been doing that?
Yeah, I love music, bro. And it was niggas, you know, in prison, bro, everything competition. Everything gambling, everything, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, woo. So I had homeboys on the pound who knew that I rap. So when I got there, you know, they had rap groups and shit. So when I got there, you know, that like you come on, that like you walk on the basketball court and you that nigga.
Oh, they
and,
know.
And it's one or two niggas on that court. Oh, but
I need him.
You feel what I'm saying?
I need OG.
So when I got there, you know, one of my big homies, Bray Boy, shouts out to Bray Boy, free that boy. Bro was just like, oh, my little nigga. Matter of fact, I used to be signed to him.
Okay then.
He used to be, oh, that my little nigga, man. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So when they pulled a couple strings, got me in a little rap group.
In prison.
Yeah. And
there was a rap group in there.
Man, it was multiple rap groups in there.
In prison. Yeah. What about studios or y'all?
They had like a little room where we could go and they had like piano, drum set, like basically a band. Mm-hmm. And you had that shit together, but it wasn't no recording or nothing. It was like strictly like performance type vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But so let me know what happened. Like how I started just hearing about you like that, big dog. From music to
when I got out, I just hit this shit running. Like I started doing music. I got with my manager, Drayden Moore. You know what I'm saying? Bro really believed in me. He motivated me and kept me pushing. He used to send me videos and shit. Cause when I got out, I was still kind of rapping like, how we used to rap. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he like, man, you got to find a way to like connect.
What you call how we used to rap? How we used to rap?
Straight storytelling concept shit. Like everything had to make sense. Nowadays, it ain't like that. Mm-hmm. People want to have fun and you know what I'm saying? And it really don't matter what you say now. It's how you say it.
Yeah, you don't got to rhyme, basically.
Yeah, you don't got to rhyme. You don't got to spit no bars. You could just straight up tell a story. Mm-hmm. I just went to the store. Then I just opened the door. Nigga, you go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You just got to make it sound good.
How was that first trying to transition to that? Like your home team saying, switching up your style, knowing you like your shit, how you like your shit.
It was hard because I like to make sense. Mm-hmm. So what I did, I kind of converted, but I converted my way. Cause I still make sense, but I just know how to sound like them.
Okay then.
You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you still ripping shit just with that same flow.
That's what made me better.
So now, like, it's just one video now. Like, so what video you dropped before I mentioned that video that had the streets say, man, OG, man, crank up, man, let's do this shit for real now.
Shit, my second video, I had a video I did on Future Stick Talk called Lately. Mm-hmm. Where I'm like on the couch getting high and shit like that, arguing with my girl. I think I did like 12.5 in like 2 days on that. Mm-hmm. On Facebook though, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, damn, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? But it still was like, still the beginning, like.
Mm-hmm. But how you still did that? Cause some people can't even get 2,000 views in the 2-3 months.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just be myself. People just like me. And then I think my video at that time, people weren't really putting skits in their videos no more. It was more so about like, money holes, all that shit. Nigga wasn't really putting those storylines to their videos. And
Do you help direct your videos?
I direct all my videos.
Okay then.
It's only one video I shot that I ain't directing. I don't even really like how it turned out like that. So
when you hire your video guy, you like to tell him how you want your shit. You already know how you want your shit done, basically.
Yeah, but at the same time, I still want him to do him. I'm open to his ideas because that's his art.
It's facts.
I don't shoot videos, he do. But I just know how I want it to look. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So now we got another question. Now, Newage Jerkboy dropped a song, and I see you came back with a disc that went viral too. Let us know how that went about.
I seen the video, you know what I'm saying, when bro had like the dress on and he had a little white girl put a pistol in his mouth. I look at shit different. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like when I seen it, it wasn't really no issue because what you eat don't make me shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, damn, like man, these kids watching this shit, like you letting them like subliminally, like you letting them. White girl put a pistol in your mouth, dog. You got no wedding dress. You a black man, and then you portraying to these kids that you a thug. Mm-hmm. This is the image of a thug you giving them. And being a thug, you know how that is being a young black man in the community. We looked up to thugs, so I just felt like it was like on some brainwash shit. But I still wasn't finna like write the diss. Like I don't hate, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What made me write the diss? Cause he went on. When he threatened NBA Youngboy and Lucci, when he went on I'm the mayor of Broward County, and it's like, bro, so basically you stamped this If this the mayor of Broward County, this how they rocking down there. I couldn't have my city being represented like that. You know what I'm saying? And then people like.
So when the video dropped, did you know it was gonna do them numbers it did?
Nah, I ain't gonna count. I didn't, bro.
So you ain't know people was gonna react how they reacted. Let me know what kind of reaction you was getting since you dropped it. What people was saying.
It was mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had bitches in my DM. Man, thank you so much. Like, I got kids. Like, thank you for. Boo, 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 boo. You know, they called them names and shit like that. And oh yeah, thank you. And then I had some people who were, damn, why you hating on bro? Like, bro, just trying to do his thing. Woo, woo, woo. Now my thing with that was when I was running into other like artists who we mutually knew, and most of the niggas who fucked with him, I ain't gonna say they gave me excuses. They was on some shit like, okay, I know, bro, trying to defend him, bro, ain't gay, and I told him, I'm like, bro, listen, y'all know the music industry. It's about gimmicks and shit, right? That was a marketing idea, marketing strategy for him. He put on that dress, it was a marketing strategy. If it's okay for him to go against some shit that, our manhood, just for marketing purposes, why is it wrong for me to diss him, which hip-hop comes from that?
Facts.
So why is it a problem for me keeping it in the culture? You know what I'm saying? But it ain't a problem for him taking it out of the culture.
I feel you on that. So you get people was coming at you like that.
It was the same way with marketing with me. I ain't want to beat bruh, but nothing like that. That's him.
So can we get a Newage jerkboy OG Kurb verse if it come down to it?
I mean, if he pay for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got a price now.
Okay then.
I ain't just no. But like I said, I don't hate, bro. You feel me?
Okay then.
It ain't like ain't no smoke with bro. Never was. I mean, if he seen me somewhere and he wanted some straightening, then of course I'm all. You know what I'm saying for that. But it wasn't like I'm this nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Then. And motherfucking. How the fuck it happened, dog? Boosie, OG, how you did that, man? Y'all dropped the fucking video, females everywhere, took the internet crazy in Broward County, man.
Well,
how you made that? You brought Boosie to the city, man. Let us know how you did that there, though, dog.
Like, I had this song busted open, bro, like, and it just was like.
And let's talk about Busted. How you came up with that song? Then we talk about Boosie. How you came up with that bitch?
I came up with it. It was just this dude coming to my studio named Marley Schizo. He locked up right now. He an artist I fuck with, bro.
Free that boy.
And he was like a real hype, energetic rapper. You know what I'm saying? And my manager liked it. He was like, man, you need to do a song with that little nigga. Turn up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. So I got with bruh and I made a chorus. Thinking like, okay, bruh gonna wanna fuck with it. We gonna get this shit right. But for some reason he ain't vibe with it.
So that song's for you and bruh.
Yeah, he ain't vibe with it. So I never finished making it.
Damn. So
I was going to SAE, the little engineering school and shit. And when I was going there, the nigga was like, we went to this other nigga studio after school, and the nigga was like, let me hear what you been working on. That's the only thing I had, really. Because I wasn't writing like that when I was in school. And I spit that shit for them niggas, and they were like, man, you gotta drop that shit, bro, that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I recorded it. And when I recorded that bitch, like, before Boosie was on it, bitch, everybody love that shit.
Love that
you know
shit.
What I'm
saying? So the shit buzzing up. So you ain't never dropped the regular video with just solo on there, right?
I got one, but I didn't
never
drop
released it.
Yeah.
Why you never released it?
That bit was PG-13.
Nah, that bit was lit like that. Hold on, PG-13 mean hold on. That mean
it wasn't lit.
It wasn't lit. Yeah, it wasn't lit.
Like
yeah.
I had some old.
I'm like, wait a minute, PG-13, but they ain't lit.
Yeah, I had like 3 girls in the video. Like it was lit, but it wasn't. It's just something wasn't right.
Right. So something told you don't release that bitch yet.
Yeah, I just cuffed that bitch.
You cuffed that bitch tough. So how the fuck? Like let me know who orchestrated dog. Boosie, dog. Let us know, dog.
I'm gonna say her name, right? It's this girl. Her name Asia. You feel me? We was in Atlanta and we sliding. I want to give Asia her flowers, man. Asia, you deserve your flowers. We was sliding in Atlanta, and I'm like, I had this other song called It's Up. It's like a little gangster type vibe. I'm like, you think I should put Boosie on this shit? She was like, nah, you need to put Boosie on Bust It Open.
Oh.
So I'm like, I would be stingy with Bust It Open. That's my hit, you feel me? So I'm like, wow, nah, man. She like, man, trust me. She was like, listen, all these niggas do the same thing. They all put Boosie on gangster songs.
Oh.
She was like, we love Boosie for his gangster shit, but the world love Boosie for his party music. Wipe Me Down. You know what I'm saying? All them shits.
Loose in the club, everything.
That Zoom, all that shit.
Zoom,
you know what I'm saying?
music.
So party music. So I'm like, you know what? Let me make a call. So it's a dude named XD for President. You ever heard of him?
And I'm hearing about him now.
I'm gonna tell you how you know him. You know that song that bow bow bow.
Oh yeah.
He made that shit.
Okay then.
Me and bro used to write for like the same person. So we used to get together and help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So he from Baton Rouge. And he knew Boosie. So I'm like, damn, bro, like put me in there. So he made a call. Got a number for me. I hit Boosie up. Slid out to his house.
To Boosie Highs.
Yeah.
Okay then. Brown County shit.
Right. I went to the party first. You know what I'm saying? So I went to the party the day before, and then when I went to his house, bro, like we talked the number. You know, everything ain't nothing free. You know, but that number between me and him.
You already know.
So we talked the number. Bro heard the song. That nigga was like,
he was fucking with it.
that nigga say, boy, you rip this bitch. Boy, he looked at me, he was like, he ain't gonna rip me though, nigga.
Okay then. Okay then. He came with guys. Okay, that mean he gonna taking the song serious.
He jumped on it.
So the number you worked out, was it for, my bad for cutting y'all, OG, was it for video and verse, or was it just for the verse?
He tried to do video and verse, but I didn't know I still wasn't positive on what song I was gonna put him on when I got there. So
my God, we still thinking about it?
I just said the verse. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up paying separately for both, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Everything happened for a reason. So, but like, after he recorded his verse, like, bro was like, he was like, man, what y'all niggas doing? So we like, shit, we chilling, bitch. Like, he was like, man, I got some shit on the grill. Y'all niggas can chill. We gonna vibe. We stayed at bro house till about like 5 in the morning.
No.
Yeah, bro. Like to the point when we was leaving, he was like, where y'all going? You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely like, it was a vibe, whole experience. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel though? You feel me? Being from Broward County, dog, putting that ground, chilling at Boosie Highs, man. You feel me?
Yeah, I felt accomplished. I ain't gonna lie. You know, nigga grew up listening to bro. Like
facts.
Like, fuck that. We ain't grew up listening to bro. We grew up learning from bro.
Facts again.
So it's like, just to beat up, bro. It was like, you know. You feel me?
So now bring us to the video shoot, dog. The girls, Boosie. Where it took place at, dog?
Well, we shot the video at like a B&B in Dade. You know what I'm saying? Bruh got down here. Shots out to Vano 305.
Who shot the video?
Wavy Lord.
You say shout out to who?
Vano 305.
What she did?
She made that shit happen. She brought it to life. She the one got me access to the house. I knew about the house, but I didn't know how to book it. She got that for me. She hit up all the girls, got the girls there. She had me everything there, bro. Masseuse was there. We had a nigga frying Oreos, like, you know what I'm saying? She made that shit happen. Niggas with snakes, slingshots, midgets. You know what I'm saying? Shots out to Lil Junior, a nigga. Excuse me for the if I use the improper word, dwarf. You know what I mean? But shots out to my dog. You feel me? Good peoples came through, turned up.
How long it took to do the video shoot?
We started at like 2. We probably wrapped it up at like 7. But that shit wasn't over. I got an uncut version of that shit and all. We had a stripper party after that shit. Like,
so you did an uncut version?
Yeah, uncut version. You know what? Matter of fact, what's today?
Today? Saturday. The date? You talking about, I want to know the date? On the 9th. The
9th? Fuck that. This Friday coming up, You heard it here first. I'm dropping the official
Tippie podcast.
The uncut version of Busted Open on Twitter. So y'all follow me on Twitter, OG Kurb 954, man.
One more time, let them know.
OG Kurb 954 on Twitter. Y'all follow me. Friday, I'm gonna drop the official uncut version of Busted Open.
Man, OG Kurb, what you say to the promoters, dog, that be trying to book a nigga, but they ain't trying to up that fee my dog won't?
All right.
I gotta bring it up. What you mean, my dog? Put in work, so I gotta know you. Right. You feel me?
It's like this. I feel like as artists, rappers, shouts out to Ridiculous Raw. I see you, boy. Like as artists, rappers, we get the shit in of the stick. We the only ones who at a lower level we don't get paid. We have to pay for shit. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, when I was coming up, bro, I was paying for performances. I was paying to get in these niggas' clubs. I was paying to drink in these niggas' clubs. I was tipping the dancers. I was doing everything I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't complain about shit. I ain't try to get nobody price lowered or nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now, a DJ go in the club, you're not gonna spin no records you're not getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
A promoter, you're not finna promote no club and you're not getting paid.
Facts.
Stripper not finna dance if you don't throw no money on her.
Facts.
So why you expect me to come in here and you called me?
Mm-hmm.
So why you expect me to come in here and rap and you ain't trying to up no bread? You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
facts.
I put money in it, just like how promoters gotta pay for flyers and bottles and pay the club fees to rent out the club, or if you got to pay for a liquor license or whatever, nigga, I pay for studio time.
Facts.
Sometimes I pay for my beats. These clothes ain't free. This chain ain't free. Bruh, like, listen, bruh, I'm not really like, I ain't need this shit.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying? This for this.
For sure. So
You
y'all
know?
got to pay for that.
You know, y'all got to pay for that. You know, if you know that you call me, it's going to get lit. Bitches going to come through. Niggas going to come through. Like, just give me my money. Let me get paid and get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And how you feel, though, for putting on for the city, though, dog?
Say what?
How you feel to be putting on for the city, representing, you know, you feel me?
I mean, it feel good. People definitely, like, showing me love when they see me out and shooting me out on the net. Like, you feel me? And it ain't no hate. I'm not really getting no hate from, like, the outer areas, like Dade fucking with me, Palm Beach fucking with me. Only shit I get, you know, people who not from here fuck with our culture, they talk about my hair, but, you know, that's a given. I ain't really tripping off that shit.
What about the hair? What you call the hair? And let us know who did the hair, dog.
Oh, I think of Bree Wicks, Miami. I think that's her name. I'll send you her act and shit, whatever,
then.
but Bree Wicks, she did them. This, I call this a 7-piece all flats.
Okay,
you
then.
know what I'm saying? That what this here right here.
And let us know what new shit you been working on, though, dog. We got to talk about that new shit, too, though, dog. You ain't going to walk around like telling us not about that new shit now.
Shit, my tape, Fat Nigga Gold Teeth, a lot of tattoos. That shit just dropped last week everywhere.
How much songs on that thing?
11.
What I'm saying, though, any features on that bit?
A lot. I got Soldier Living True, he from Dade. Meet Gucci, she from Dade. I got Unruly, Broward County. APF Money, Broward County. Chef Boy, Broward County. Tajah Kill, he from Broward County. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, then. Ain't no bar. We can't get no bars real quick, dog. I don't know. You ain't got to, but you know, the Tippie Talk podcast, we be thirsty for that shit.
You be thirsty for the bar.
Man, we be wanting that shit, man.
So I gotta go without the beat, though.
Without the beat, acapella. Like, we chain gang with it right now.
All right. You want me to go acapella? Let me spit some. Got your girl all in the crib, wanna lick some. Say she gonna come through, fuck the whole click on it. Let her pop a pill, yeah. Then I put my dick on it. They would lie it down, who that? Kurb beat the pussy blue back. Got a bad bitch next to me like I drew that. Swear to God, young nigga so hard.
My dog ain't gotta go too long and he's gonna snap on their ass. Don't be dumb. Any shout outs before we get out this bit?
Man. A lot of them, Melrose 90210. Shouts out to you. Tippie Toe.
Shout out to my dog, OG Kurb, turning up.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DKE Arthur, DJ Poppy Zoe, DJ Gator Boots, Collision. Shouts out to J1, PTP Promotions, Drayda Moore. You know what I'm saying? If I forgot anybody, shit, next time I got you. Oh, shouts out to Lil Sis, KQ Hayes, So Unique, and my nigga Deuce Uno. My
okay,
nigga.
Then. And let them know one more time for the people that don't know, how can they follow you real quick on all platforms, my dog?
You can find me everywhere. OG Kurb 954 and OG Kurb. I got 2 accounts everywhere. OG KURB or OG KURB 954. No hashtags, no none of that shit. OG Kurb 954.
Damn, it's a rumor you can't go live right now, dog. You can't go live right now. What's going on?
Yeah, my live fucked up.
Like, we got to get that
every time I go live, a bitch coming on there naked. Or sometimes it be me.
You say you go live with the females on that naked?
The females get on my shit and go naked.
No, you can't get them on there like that.
Bro, if you look at my DM, bro, that busted open shit.
Oh, so you got the freaks sending you everything.
Everything, bro. I get videos every day, bro. Sometimes they be videos I don't want.
Mm-hmm. So how you going, before we get out, how you going, like, you know, when you trying to drop that gangster shit, but the females going to want another busted open track?
Oh, that's what you listen. This month, October 28th, I'm dropping my next mixtape. I'm dropping the mixtape for the next couple months. Every month on the 28th. This mixtape gonna be called "Get It Off the Floor." You know what that's for? You feel me? This for all the strippers, the twerkers, you know, the late night workers.
Okay, then.
All y'all who like to get lit. You know what I'm saying? Get It Off the Floor. OG Kurb, October 28th. You heard it here first.
Y'all know what it is, man. Tippie Toe Podcast, man. We had that boy, had to bring him through, my dog. OG Kurb in the motherfucking building.
Yo.
Till next time, Tippie Toe Podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. Glee. Okay, then.